So, you picked the Fremnik region in Leagues 5, and now you're ready for the Dagannoth Kings Echoes. Well, let's see if you've got what it takes, because there are no pushovers. I'm Paper Tom, let's go. You can of course run the length of the Waterbirth dungeon, then use Total Recall to teleport back and forth, but you're a Chad. And like the Chad you are, you've got the Clue Compass Relic and an elite clue with the DK Step. So, now you teleport to their lair instantly. Banknote Gang, rise up. Attempting these bosses before having either Total Recall or the Clue Step teleport will simply cost you your sanity. Do not recommend. This early in the leagues, you're likely using what you've got. I started killing them in Rune, a Strength Amulet, a 2-tick Zombie Axe, and a Dream. Their damage is completely avoidable, so defense is a luxury for when you mess up, which will likely happen a lot when you start. Upgrade where you can, but get in there. Food, prey pots, combat boosting potions, the Echo Orb, and your clue, you Chad. If you're running the dungeon, Pet Rock, and the Rune Throwing Axe. These, but also these. As an added treat, you also get these combat achievements. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Please! I'm so close to 1,000 subs. Can we hit that before the New Year's? It's only possible with your help. Like and subscribe. Thanks. The fight occurs in two phases. In phase 1, you have to prayer flick magic, ranged, then melee, which repeats until the fight is over. 2 of the Echo Kings will have protection prayers up against all styles, while 1 has none. At different HP thresholds throughout the fight, the Echo Kings will rotate which 2 are protected and which is vulnerable. Supreme always starts out vulnerable, then Rex, then Prime, then it repeats. Now, it's important to note that all 3 Echo Kings share the same health bar. This means, theoretically, you could only attack 1 for the full duration of the fight. Hint hint. But the idea is to rotate which Echo King you're attacking corresponding with which is vulnerable at a given time. You can do this, but if you've unlocked any Tier 6 combat mastery, then you now have 60% prayer penetration, meaning you can focus on 1 Echo King to simplify the fight, which is what I do. Damage the Echo Kings down to approximately 350 HP, and you start Phase 2. Their Enraged Phase. During this phase, all 3 kings lose their protection prayers, but acid is now thrown rapidly in the area, to include always under you. So, you'll have to move frequently to avoid the acid, while also attacking the kings. This is easily the hardest part of the fight. You get overwhelmed very quickly, which is why I died dozens of times before getting the rhythm of it. Just keep at it. Deplete their collective HP to 0, and congratulations, you've killed the Echo Kings. Having a decent understanding of RuneScape's tick system is very helpful here. The Echo Kings attack at a 5-tick speed, and as there's only 3 of them, that means there's 2 tick of downtime. This is when it is easiest to heal, move, or anything. Additionally, switching back to Protect Magic at the end of the cycle grants you more leniency than having to activate Protect Magic right before Prime blasts you. After activating their Enraged phase, move during the free tick at the end of every attack cycle. Do not attempt to move during mid-cycle, as that's a recipe to getting overwhelmed and stacked out. Have your inventory and prayer book hotkeyed. Mine are Escape and F1. Using these helps you flick between the 2 menus, as 2 tick of free time is not much. For my melee enthusiasts doing the Supreme only method, the Enraged phase is admittedly tougher, because the area around Supreme can get acid covered very quickly, meaning you'll take guaranteed damage approaching him in that scenario. You can bring a magic or a range switch, but that's gross. Instead, right before activating the Enraged phase, say 400 HP, reposition Supreme slightly so that you have more clean tiles to work with. Do this by stepping under Supreme, but know that Supreme still attacks while you're under him, so continue to prayer flick as normal. If Supreme gets completely covered in acid, heal up to full, send a few attacks, run back to safety as still alive, and repeat until unalive. If you're doing the Supreme only method, use the menu entry swapper plugin on Runelite to change left-click Rex to walk here. That way, you can attack Supreme when Rex is stacked on top of him. If you do a one king method, you still have to attack each other king once to receive drops from them. I learned this the hard way. Anti-poison is optional, as the poison damage is only 2. Lastly, have. Honestly, you are likely to die, and die again starting out. I know I did. But think about that beautiful jewelry. Keep at it, take breaks when needed, and that echo jewelry will be yours. Just remember, you're the king. Or queen. Good luck.